I'm Aya Khalaf. I was born in Austin, Texas. I've lived in Chicago for a couple of years, and then I moved to Seattle, Washington with my husband and two daughters, Jenna and Zaina. Last summer, we were getting ready for my parents to move in with us. My parents, Ola and Hosam. The kids were really excited for the grandparents to come. We were hunting for bigger houses, for a house that would fit the whole family together. The girls were already, planning what they're gonna do with the grandparents when they come, where we're gonna show them and where we're gonna take them. They have lots of memories with the grandparents here, and it was a very exciting time for us that they would actually come and live with us.
I remember the time when Grandpa Hosam, he bought us this present the last time we got to see him, and there would be like these props, and we would take selfies with them, and then we had so much fun with them, me and my sister.
But then this was all kind of, broken apart when they were vacationing, in a holiday with the family. They were with my brother and his daughter, who's 4 months old. They were vacationing on the beach in our family house. And then we woke up in the morning and we learned that they're not home. We asked around and we learned that special security forces came in, they took them from their home, and we don't know where they are. They disappeared for about 3 days. No one knew anything about them. We didn't know if they were safe or not. We didn't know where they are. We continuously searched for them for those 3 days until we finally learned that they have been sent back to one of the worst prisons in Egypt. They were both put in solitary confinements. They're put in very small, tiny, windowless cells where they're completely isolated from the outside world. There was no legal process. It was a complete violation of international and Egyptian law. There was no arrest warrant given. There was no search warrant. There are no legal charges pressed. There are no official papers given to a lawyer. Actually, my parents are denied any communication with the lawyer or any sort of outside world communication. They're put in horrible conditions where they don't even get to go outside and get some fresh air or exercise. They don't get to even see the sunlight. They can't tell, morning from night. My mother has already lost so much weight. She's feeling very, very weak. The lawyer only gets to see her very briefly when they're renewing their detention. And on 2 different occasions, my mother lost consciousness and fell to the ground and was still not provided with proper medical care. My family has been going through a lot. It's been really hard for us, and we wish that there was an easier way to fix this, but we have no choice but to keep fighting. We're not gonna leave. We have no choice but to keep fighting. We are not gonna leave any stone unturned. We're gonna keep fighting for their freedom until they're back home safe and sound with us. I've been fighting for this for more than 6 months now, and we've got lots of support that we're very grateful for. Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International both have published public statements condemning the detainment. The U.S. Congress Human Rights Commission have actually spoken against my parents' case. Lots of congressmen have supported our case and have spoken against the injustice. We've got thousands of people who signed our petition asking the Egyptian government to release my parents. This has all just been, very hard for us. We fear for my parents every day. We don't know anything about my parents 45 days at a row. And when we do, it's basically, the lawyers seeing them from a distance and letting us know that they're still alive. We don't hear good news about them. They're not looking good. They're not healthy. They're getting weaker and weaker. And as the days pass, my parents are subjected to severe psychological and emotional torture by being held in solitary confinement that long, and without any legal process, without any charges. My parents are good people. My parents are not involved in anything that would that would require for them to end up in jail in Egypt. We can only just pray every day for their safe return. We are grateful for all the support that we got. We are grateful for everyone who has spoken against this injustice, who have supported us with even just, words of encouragement or words of support. We will continue to fight for my parents. We will continue to pray for them on a daily basis. And we just hope that they're home and safe with us.